Polytox is a company I've worked with for a long time, and I have a particular interest in Pacifica arts. I think that has really dropped off in Brisbane. I think there used to be a big focus on it. We have large numbers of Pacific Islanders here. It's very keen for that. When we talked about South Bank as an area for programming, that work was created for South Bank, for that spot, and it fitted in for me. It's a festival piece. It's made for public space. It's made for families, and it's made for people to just kind of stumble across it and discover it. So that was multi-layered. The company, broader publicity. I think it's a beautiful work, and I've always been particularly interested in work that is free to access. Polytox, they were desperate to get back in at South Bank. That's where they'd created the work for, they'd practiced it there, and they were really keen to perform it there. And because the work has projections as part of the series, so it was about light and colour, and it backed onto the city, which obviously echoed the Colour Me Brisbane program as well.
So the event itself was really interesting. There were a load of kids, which is just my speciality. So we kind of decided after the first night that we would definitely use the time before the show to have a little kids dance party, which was something that kind of just evolved because there were so many young people swimming, and they kind of all really enjoyed that. Like, there was one point my daughter was like, play Gangman Style, play, or Hear Me Roar, and she gave me this list of stuff, and I was like, hey, I've got my own set, thank you. And then I went, oh, I'm going to have to play this music, because that is what the children want to dance to, and they're swimmers. Yeah. So I would say that this was really successful after being involved with it in different other festival settings. It truly is a festival show, so it really worked. People really engaged. Even after the craziness of the dance party, I was like, oh God, are the kids going to sit down and even watch this? But, it was quite magnificent to see the looks on their faces when they kind of couldn't work out how they were walking on water, which was really great. I wanted to bring up before too, because there's this, we talk about legacy a lot, and we have this company, and we have a lot of companies, arts companies in Brisbane, where it's almost like without the background that's happened already, like this sort of stuff might not have pulled off. Does that make sense? Yeah. There's a whole heap of history behind every sort of event and every sort of artist, all Brisbane-based artists. So it's great.
Yep. Thanks very much.